My boyfriend and I are setting up a homestead, combining his 40 goats and my 20 chickens on his large farmland in northeast Colorado. Recently, our ducks and chickens were struggling to keep up with the weeds and bugs. So when I found a fantastic deal on 20 for baby guinea fowl for $120, I jumped at the chance. Though they aren't the prettiest or quietest creatures, I was excited to surprise him and bring something useful to our flock. This felt like a fair contribution, especially given his chaotic history with buying animals. Months ago, after I lost a third of a new chicken batch, he tried to comfort me by buying 2 incubators and a surprise batch of mixed chicken eggs. Then, without my knowledge, he ordered duck eggs. Soon after they hatched, he secretly ordered a dozen goose eggs. Only one goose hatched, and since they cannot live in solidarity, he rushed out to buy more ducks as companions, along with 3 replacement chickens after my dog killed one of my favorites. I had tired of his shenanigans, but I played along. I thought adding the guinea fowl would finally be a helpful, structured addition. I brought the babies to the farm and placed them in our indoor brooding tank. They only stayed there for 3 days before my boyfriend unilaterally decided they needed to go outside. I repeatedly told him no. I reminded him that they needed to be fully feathered, larger, and closer to a month old before moving to the large enclosed coop I had set up. Most importantly, guinea fowl are of African descent. They love heat and cannot tolerate our mid-50-degree Fahrenheit nights. He ignored me and shoved them outside anyway, creating a logistical nightmare. Because they were too young, we now had to gather them by hand every night, turn on a heating plate, and let them out each morning. Predictably, disaster struck. The babies were no larger than full-sized quails. They found a tiny gap beneath the large chicken coop and escaped. Guinea fowl are pack animals that move as a single unit. When one went, they all went. All 20+ birds vanished into a landscape roaming with feral cats and predators. I am completely heartbroken and filled with sorrow. I feel like my wishes were entirely ignored. And honestly, it feels like he purposely sabotaged their lives because he didn't want them. Would I be the asshole for being sore and sulking around because my boyfriend ignored my advice and lost my birds?